Programming brought to you by AWI Networks, Smarter Internet.
Thanks for joining St. George News at 8. I'm Scott Beadle. President Trump visited Las Vegas today, just days after the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history. Danya Backus has the latest from Las Vegas.
President Trump is in Las Vegas, meeting privately at Children's Hospital with survivors, their families, and later with first responders.
And I just met some of the most amazing people. We met patients that were absolutely terribly wounded.
Stephen Paddock's girlfriend, Mary Lou Danley, is now back in the United States, met by federal agents when she arrived in Los Angeles from the Philippines. Authorities calling her a person of interest who may hold key information for their investigation into the deadly shooting. Her sisters say she was not involved.
He sent her away so that he can plan what he's planning without interruptions.
Investigators now giving us a glimpse inside gunman Stephen Paddock's sniper den. The arsenal including shotguns, pistols, and assault rifles. This magazine clip able to hold up to 100 rounds. Under a plate on this room service cart, a surveillance camera, another one set up inside his room.
So that the suspect could watch as law enforcement or security approached his room.
Hey, they're shooting right at us, guys. Everybody stay down. Stay down.
Newly released body camera video shows officers rushing people to safety. The barrage of bullets lasting up to 11 minutes. Wednesday, more faces and names of those 58 innocent lives lost revealed. Heather Melton of Tennessee is crediting her husband, Sonny, for her survival.
He just kind of wrapped his arms around me from behind, and we started running. And that's when I felt him get shot in the back. And we fell to the ground.
Investigators are reportedly looking at whether Paddock was looking to target the Life is Beautiful Festival, another outdoor concert that happened in late September featuring Chance the Rapper and Lords. Authorities say 3 Utah men are facing charges for raping a 14-year-old girl and making a recording of it. At last word, one of the 3 is still at large, and police are asking the public to help find him. 21-year-old Richard Mbaye Jasara and 24-year-old Dodjim LeClaire, both of Murray, have already been charged with aggravated sexual assault. West Jordan police are searching for 19-year-old Nasu Albasis. If you have any information on his location, please call 801-840-4000. Court documents say the incident happened about a month ago when the girl apparently met up with 3 men she met on social media. The documents go on to say they took the girl out drinking, and after she was heavily intoxicated, Albasis had sex with her in the backseat of a car. A 56-year-old man is dead after getting caught between 2 vehicles. Sheldon Dempsey has the details.
A St. George resident crushed between a pickup truck and a trailer died Monday afternoon in Vail. Police and emergency responders arrived on scene where they found a man pinned between a pickup truck and a fifth-wheel dump trailer. Authorities say they think the trailer separated from the truck and rolled forward, pinning the 56-year-old man between the 2. Police believed he was killed immediately. However, investigators say there were no witnesses to the accident, so they are unsure of when it happened and how long he had been there before medical responders arrived. This incident is still under investigation. For more information, visit stgeorgenews.com. A St. George resident.
Police arrested a Hurricane man after a Tuesday night crash involving 3 vehicles. A little after 10 p.m. Tuesday night, a Toyota Tundra collided with a Mazda 3, which then hit a Dodge Caravan, according to St. George police. It happened at the St. George Boulevard Exit 8 I-15 overpass. The 2 occupants of the Mazda 3 were immediately taken by ambulance to Dixie Regional Medical Center. Last word, they were in serious condition. The people inside that Caravan, a father and his 2 daughters, were shaken but unhurt. Police say the driver of that Toyota was given field sobriety tests and was taken into custody. He was booked for DUI and following too closely behind another vehicle. The town of Tokerville has 6 candidates running for 3 seats in its municipal election next month. Mayor Darren LaFave is running for re-election with a challenge from Lynn Chamberlain. On the Toquerville City Council, 4 candidates are vying for a pair of seats on the 5-member council. Those candidates include Jack Siegmiller, Justin Sipp, Mike Roosh, and Chuck Good. The 2 candidates who get the most votes will take over seats being vacated by Brad Langston and Mark Fahrenkamp. Meteorologist Kim Walker has your Southern Utah forecast coming up right after this.
The weather tonight is brought to you by AWI Networks, smarter internet.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We've been enjoying just beautiful weather out there, lots of sunshine, just very quiet and calm. We're going to continue that as we head into tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. It will be mild for your Thursday. By the weekend, though, it's going to be a little bit warmer, slightly breezy, and then a cold front comes through, and it will cool things down for early next week. So here's a look at your highs for today. It was 81 degrees in St. George, can't beat that. 86 degrees in Mesquite, 83 in Las Vegas, a little bit cooler up north at Enterprise. It was 72 degrees in Cedar City. The high was around 72 as well. Tonight it's going to be pretty chilly in Cedar City as we drop down close to around the freezing mark, 36 degrees. So as you start off the day tomorrow, you definitely are going to need that coat. Luckily, the winds are going to be light coming in from the south at around 4 miles per hour. In St. George, the low will be around 53 degrees, so not too bad. 55 in Mesquite, 54 degrees in Hurricane. So you may need a light jacket as you head out the door, but I think we will start to warm up, especially during the day, with lots of sunshine in place. So for Cedar City, by lunchtime, temperatures will be around 50 degrees, lots of sunshine. Our high will be around 72 degrees in the afternoon, so it's going to be just absolutely gorgeous out there. Lots of sunshine, 69 degrees as we head into the 5 o'clock hour. And then for St. George, of course, it's going to be a little bit warmer, 57 around 7 o'clock, and then we climb up to the lower 60s at noon. As we head into the afternoon, with the dry air in place, temperatures will warm up quite rapidly, so we're looking for highs around 84 degrees in the afternoon, especially with the sunshine, and then we start to cool down at 5 o'clock to around 80 degrees. Again, it's going to be pretty light as far as those winds are concerned, but we're going to see plenty of sunshine, dry weather as well. But on Thursday, there is a storm system that will be moving through just to our east, but I think it will just stay to our east. I don't think we're going to see any chances of rain. The jet stream will drop down a little bit, so there could be a little bit of a breeze, especially for those folks who live just a little bit more north of St. George. But as we move toward the weekend, we are going to see another cold front come through. It will be moving through the Pacific Northwest by this weekend and then moving into our area by early next week. So that will drop temperatures down. In fact, it will definitely feel like fall out there with readings in the 70s, and we're going to see a lot of dry air move in as well. But for your forecast highs tomorrow, it looks like in Cedar City, our high will be around 72 degrees, 78 in Newcastle, Enterprise around 73 degrees. Of course, down to the south, we're a little bit warmer. In Hurricane, we're looking at highs around 82 degrees, 84 for St. George. In Littlefield, around 86 degrees. So sunny and pleasant, quiet weather once again. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast for Cedar City. Temperatures will be a little bit cool for your Friday with the high around 65 degrees, but then we rebound into the 70s this weekend with plenty of sunshine. I think we're going to stay rain-free through the weekend and into early next week, but look at those lows will be in the 30s. It's going to be quite cold out there. And then by Monday, with that cold front coming through, that will drop temperatures down to around 58 degrees for the afternoon high. So I think you'll need that jacket all day long. 62 degrees on Tuesday and then 70s by Wednesday. In St. George, we're going to be a little bit warmer. I should say a lot warmer because we're going to be in the 80s, 84 for tomorrow, and then staying in the 80s through the weekend. But then that cold front will drop things down for Monday and Tuesday as highs will be in the low 70s. But we're expecting a lot of dry air and just cool air in place. It's definitely going to start to feel like fall out there. By Wednesday, temperatures will be back into the 80s.
Yeah, but definitely some jacket weather in the mornings.
Yes, because it's going to be pretty cold, especially up north.
All right, thanks, Kim.
All right.
Still ahead, a dog sets a world record, really licking the competition. Another Guinness World Record set, this time in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 8-year-old St. Bernard Moki has been declared a record holder after being declared to have the longest dog tongue. Moki's measures in at over 7 inches.
She loves peanut butter so much that today we used peanut butter to help encourage her to stick her tongue out as much as we could, so she could show you the impressive length and how far she can lick up on her face.
The previous record was just 4.5 inches. That was a Pekingese named Puggy. Well, thanks for joining us.
Have a great evening.